How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Alexander Usyk, 6'3" and 198-centimeter reach. And they'll be Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world. Against them, Old Dog from the United States of America.
Just take note.
Into a tough match.
This back, a lot of pre-match. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. That punch landed. He didn't take that jab well at all. Perfect counter shot. Most of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
Well, Todd, let me explain to you. You're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fighter on fire.
Exchange punches. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. Counter punching. Threw a punch and just got countered. That one will count. Which fighter will say no mas? That counter punch caught him clean. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Cut him. I didn't
There's the bell for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter punches have to hurt. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Catch and shoot. From both of these heavyweights. Punch, counter punch. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Throws the jab but does not score. Fighters always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement, move left to right, box forward, box backward. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
You can some power
Well, this
shots.
is the time that the...
To keep the team, the stamina is getting low, but
There's the bell to start
he's at
round
his
3.
card
That
still.
corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. No rest for the weary. Insane action. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Tried to score with the uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
That
The
uppercut
round that
is
seemed like an
sneaky, bro.
eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Been in fights like
The
that.
cut, it seems to be getting better, trying to keep kind of
Here's
hit
the
it.
bell to start round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Nice counter shot. That uppercut just missed. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You don't want to trade shots. That counter shot lands.
That's what I wanted.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Got him there. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game
little
plan does
recovery
not
round,
seem to
little
be
recovery
working
round.
here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute to win this round.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
There's a counter shot. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Nice exchange here from both men. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Fantastic punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell.
It's a very competitive fight.
This is the beginning of round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Perfect counter lands. And he scores with the counter. Misses with the straight left. Then step back for just a moment. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Drop their guard, they get caught. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. No rest for the weary. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
The eyes cut off.
Round 7, here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be afraid. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Whew. Good little knockdown, good little knockdown. Very happy I got that. I can avoid getting knocked out and that might secure me the fight.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Nice counter punch. Just misses with the right uppercut. And we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display.
I'll just keep doing my thing.
Round 8, and we're off again. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Nice counter. Do you believe this? There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little favorite, a pickpocket.
Punch, counter punch. They exchange punches. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, he was a smart
Another
player,
win,
smart
another
fighter,
unanimous
but
decision
able to
victory.
pull off another unanimous. I know it ain't too many knockouts for y'all, but you know what I'm saying? I'm winning. I'm winning smart, and I'm really just outboxing these people. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing our thing.